Welcome back to another video, guys. So today I'm going to be talking about what I just picked up. This is a 2006 Toyota Corolla LE. I found it and I just noticed how clean this car is. It's really hard to find these cars in this kind of shape in New York City, being that this is a lifetime New York City car in Brooklyn. However, it was garage kept. The elderly owner had just sold it to the person I bought it from in December of 2021. So almost a one owner car, very clean. You just don't see these in this nice condition, garage kept, you know, not the typical New York City beat up bumpers front and back. Just very clean car. Of course, it's not without its issues, but for a car with lots and lots of maintenance records on the Carfax, being dealer maintained, so obviously someone cared for this car, and it's just extremely clean for what it is. So you guys can see, interior is a little bit dirty, but for the price of $2,600, when I see these going for $5 grand all day long, I just could not pass up on this deal. We're going to be talking about what makes this car the perfect daily car for New York City driving, and we're going to actually see if we can make a profit on this car, because the price that I paid for it is about half is what they go for. However, this car does have a few needs. Of course, what car doesn't, that you pick up used, and we're gonna see what we can do to fix it. I'm gonna be trying to do everything on my own, so as to keep the costs low and profits high, and I'm gonna bring you guys along for the ride. Under the hood is a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder engine. Got a nice Duralast battery, and of course most of the problems on this car are purely cosmetic, such as these headlights, which are very oxidized. We're going to be trying to bring these back to life, bring them crystal clear shine, and I feel like headlights are one thing that really complement a car. Once you see a car with crystal clear headlights, it makes the car look, you know, 10 years newer, especially a car like this with oxidized, hazy, foggy headlights. Bringing them back to like factory finish is going to really make this car pop and stand out. And this car was sitting for around 2-3 months before I had bought it, so basically it's an original owner car, and as a result it's got a thick layer of dust, dirt, and debris. So mainly what I'm going to be doing to this car is just giving it a really nice detail, getting all this dirt and stuff off, which I can do with a $6 car wash and my own supplies, and it's gonna look like factory new again. One of the issues on this car is this awful brake squealing noise, as you guys can hear right now. I'm not even touching the brakes, but it's just squealing and squeaking, and it's very annoying. When I bought this car, I noticed that the engine oil was a little bit dirty. I mean, it's an old car. I usually give cars that I buy an oil change anyway. You want to have fresh fluids in whatever car you buy, just in case the owner wasn't up to date on their maintenance. But with this car, what really shocked me was that it was dealer maintained its entire life at Bay Ridge Toyota. So someone definitely cared for this car. Over here on the trunk, we have everything that we're going to be needing to bring this car back to life, to fix everything that's wrong with it. And we're going to start off with this OBD scanner. This is a must-have if you buy and sell or just have a bunch of cars, because all the time you're going to be getting check engine light codes, trouble codes for whatever reason, and this is just good to have. Believe it or not, guys, I didn't have one, and I picked it up solely for this car, which had a check engine light, the dreaded check engine light. I thought, you know, how bad can it be? It's a Toyota car. So we're going to find out what exactly is wrong with this car, and I'm going to show you guys. And next up is this headlight restoration kit from Meguiar's. They have great products. I'm going to leave everything that I buy in the description, so you guys can do the exact same thing onto your car if you need it. So, you know, no drill required. It comes with everything that you guys need in there to make the headlights really pop, and it's going to really complement the look in the car. And then we have some compound, which will really bring back the paint. It's going to make it nice and shiny. And then we're going to have a polish. Of course, you're going to need some applicator pads. So got a 3-pack of these. I have 3 more, so that'll usually suffice for the whole entire car. I mean, this isn't a big car and the paint isn't in awful shape, but this will really bring back this old paint. It's not in bad shape. It's just very, very dirty, as you guys can see. And just to lock in the crystal clear headlights, we're going to be using this Chemical Guys Hydro Speed Ceramic Quick Detailer. So this stuff works really, really well on like plastics and stuff, as well as your car's paint, but it really locks it in and keeps it clean for a really nice long time, I've noticed, and very, very durable. So I'm going to leave everything that I use in the description down below. Make sure you guys click it if you guys want any of the same products, and I'm going to be taking you guys along on bringing this car back to life. Thing that works really well for only $7 at your local auto parts store or Amazon, I'll leave the link in the description, is this Tough Stuff stain remover. It works really, really good on your interior. It comes with a brush itself, so you don't need to buy one. Shout out to my boy Joe for putting me onto this. This works really well on interiors, and it's going to make the stained tan carpet back to looking showroom fresh. In the trunk, it's also really clean. We even have this OEM trunk net from Toyota. So a very clean car inside and out. The tires are also rather new. As you guys can see, lots and lots of tread on all of them. And the one issue that I noticed is that the paint is starting to bubble and it's starting to have surface rust. And this is just from rock chips. This isn't structural. You know, nothing is compromised, as you guys can see. I'm punching it, nothing happens, it's not flaking. This is literally just from rock chips that damaged and went through the clear coat and got stuck under the paint. Now this, we can easily sand out and repaint this, and it'll be looking like brand new again. So now we're gonna be diagnosing the check engine light that is on in this car. It's the only light that's on, only 167,000 miles on it. So here we have this brand new OBD2 scanner. More than likely, if you have a newer car, it's going to have an OBD2 port, and it's going to be in this general area under the driver's steering wheel. Just plug this right in, and now we wait. So as you guys can see, we have 3 codes that are on in this car, resulting in the check engine light. So the first one is P0171. It's a common issue on pretty much any car, and the reported fix is to clean the MAF sensor. Luckily, I already have a MAF sensor on the way for this car. $18 for an OEM part, so I'm just gonna take it out. You don't need to be a mechanic to do that. Held together by like 2 screws, you know, it's right up top. So should be an easy fix. With the new MAF sensor installed, as you guys can see, the check engine light is no more, and we basically have a perfect running and driving car with no mechanical issue. Now, with that being said, I just showed you guys how to diagnose your own check engine light, and all you have to do is Google the code in order to figure out what's the reported solution, and more than likely you'll be saving yourself a lot of money in diagnostic fees. You don't have to take it to a dealer, you don't have to take it to a mechanic. This cost me only $58, and I'll leave the link below on Amazon where you guys can get it yourself if you're a car guy, or you just have a bunch of cars, or even if you're not, you have only 1 or 2 cars. This will come in handy and save you lots and lots of money in diagnosing your own problems and fixing your own car. With ice cold AC and hot heat, smooth, really comfortable car, quiet idle, as you guys can see, no weird noises or nothing, except for the brakes, which we'll get into in just a second. This makes me really happy that I was able to score this for only 2,600 bucks. When I see these going all day asking $5 grand and above for really nice, clean mint examples like this, these are great first cars, especially in this economy. This car came with a full tank of gas, and for a 1.8 4-cylinder, this car uses up almost none of it. So the full tank really lasts, and you guys know 13 gallons of gas now, worth its weight in gold. So I'm really happy with this purchase. I mean, for 2,600 and around $78 worth of gas, New York 87 costs around $520, $530 now. So got really good value out of it, and I'd hate to sell this car because of just how economical and practical this car is. It's going to be hard to find something that competes with this, especially in this mint condition, new tires. It's pretty much a turnkey go car with the really minor issues, mainly cosmetical, and just giving this car a really nice deep wash, getting all this dirt, debris, and everything just off this car, and giving it a good interior detail treatment. It's gonna look like factory showroom fresh, and probably gonna be able to make more than my money back on it, although I'd hate to sell such a nice car like this. So right now we're gonna be restoring these headlights. Excuse the background noise, it's the 4th of July. My neighbors decided to do, well, everyone's having fun, but work never stops. We're going to turn these headlights from this oxidized, hazy, and this is going to increase the value of the car and make it look significantly better. One of the first things you look at in a car when you just start looking at it is the headlights, and making these clear is going to make a drastic improvement in the overall appearance of the car, as well as visibility at night. So the first step is just going to be applying this cleaning solution. I already washed it down with some soapy water, as you guys can see, just to clean it off with a microfiber towel. But then we're going to be using this Meguiar's cleaning solution to remove a lot of the oxidation. As you guys can see, this is going to kind of just drain all the oxidation out of the old headlights. So right now I just applied the cleaning solution. As you guys can see, you just want to buff it really well, get it completely in there before we go on to the next step. So now we're going to be on to the headlight coating, which is really going to give it that clear shine as part of the stage 2 of the Meguiar's headlight restoration kit. So basically this one you just spray on, spray off, and buff it off, and I'll show you guys the before and after results after we're done. So to end off the series of the Corolla, I ended up selling it. No, I didn't trade it in for this, but this is the new daily car. As you guys can see, I bought it brand new. If you guys are in the market for a new Honda, shout out to my boy Riggian. I'll throw up his business card in the video, but he definitely hooked it up on this. I've fallen victim to the SUV craze, as you guys can see. Bought this thing brand new, still a 4-cylinder. Some of you guys might recognize this interior. You guys might recognize what kind of car this is. Let me know if you guys want a review on this car. But so as for the Corolla, the final dollar amount that I ended up selling it for was $3,800 cash. I barely fixed anything on it. I just sold it the way it is because at the time I just needed a bigger car that would fit my needs more. So I'm gonna throw up some photos right now of the detailing. Sorry I didn't get that on camera for you guys because 95-degree day, I was scrubbing, made the car look like brand spanking new, as close to new as it could get. And the day after I sold that, I ended up purchasing this. So I'm gonna throw up lots of pictures right now of the Corolla, and I'm really glad I got into this. Corolla was a good car, got it for a great deal. Let me know if you guys want more car flipping videos, including showing you guys how I find these cars, how I decide if it's a good deal, if it's worth flipping, if it's worth fixing, and let me know if you guys also want a review on this car, my new daily. This is a 2022, going from an 06 to a 22. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.